Let me start by introducing myself. I am Elena, I am the president of Academics for Companies, and I'm a student business engineering. I would describe myself as a typical student. I like to go out, meet up with my friends, but I also try to improve myself as much as possible. And this is exactly why AFC is a perfect organization for me. We combine fun and personal development. Now, if I may ask, who here has already heard of AFC? All right, nice to see so many hands, but for the others, I will quickly refresh your memories. We are a student organization that prepares you for life after your academic career, and we do this by organizing activities about consultancy, entrepreneurship, and business in general. We make sure to bring out the best in all of you while you expand your social and professional network. Now I can hear you thinking, how will you achieve all of this? Well, we rely on certain values. 1, people. We care about your journey in search of personal development. We are a group of like-minded students, always ready to help each other. We are also open for all faculties. Everyone is welcome at AFC. 2, excellence. We strive to be better tomorrow than we are today, not only in our self-development, but also in our activities. With our 13 years of experience here in Leuven, we are well known for our high-quality offer year after year to make you stand out from the crowd. And 3, maybe the most important one this year, creativity. We have worked all summer and used our creative juices to make sure that everything we will present tonight will go on, no matter the situation. We are flexible and ready to adapt to all the changing measures. So you can be assured, if you want to apply for a more long-term commitment, everything will go on. Now I think we can finally start with presenting our activities for the semester. As usual, we divide them into 3 pillars: explore, learn, and apply. Yes, apply. You can explore your interests at one of our events, learn new soft skills in one of our workshop tracks, or you can apply your knowledge in one of our consultancy projects where you solve a real-life problem for a company. First up, our events. We will start the semester with our first event on the 29th of October, Consultancy Challenges in 2020. As I think the name is pretty clear. This event will be about consultancy firms and which challenges they have faced this year. Of course, COVID-19 is one of them, but they will also talk about other typical consultancy challenges. They will use examples and real-life cases they have worked on this year. Our next event is International Careers. Again, I think the name is pretty clear. We have invited keynote speakers that will talk about their experiences abroad and the impact that it has on their career. They will also point out cultural differences in work ethic. So if you're interested in going on an Erasmus or you are interested in an international career yourself, then I can recommend this event to you. In the meantime, we also take part in the Student Entrepreneurship Week together with Economica and VTK. This week consists of 3 separate events. The first one is Successful Startup Stories. At the Successful Startup Stories event, young entrepreneurs will speak about their backstories and how they achieved their goals. Next in this week, we have Case Day. This is a more interactive event where you work on a business plan. The last event of the week is Startup Lab. This is for all of you who already have $1 million idea, but you just need some guidance to get it off the ground. I want to stress that these 3 events are separate. You can choose if you want to join 1, 2, or all 3 of them. I also want to point out one more time that all of our events are very safe. Everything will happen safely. We follow strictly the measures from the government and the KU Leuven. Now I will pass the word to our project manager. She will present to you our workshop tracks for this semester and our projects for the semester. But allow me to quickly disinfect the pointer because you all know why.
So now the workshops. If you're interested in improving your soft skills, then the workshops are definitely for you. In these workshops, AFC will this semester organize 5 workshop tracks with 4 workshops each, and these will be organized by high quality firms. At the end of each workshop track, you will apply all the knowledge that you learned, and you will also get a certificate licensed by the KU Leuven. In these workshop tracks, you will learn how to improve your soft skills, meet the companies, and meet like-minded people. Now, let's get a little bit more into depth about the workshop tracks. Our first workshop track is the business skills track. This is for people who are passionate about business, and here you will learn about leadership skills, how to close deals, and so on. Then next on, we have the communication for success track. In this track, you will learn how to communicate in an effective way and learn how to give feedback and take it. Because right now, most companies think that this is the most lacked skill that people have. Next on, we have our public speaking track. This is a track where you can learn how to own the stage like a boss. You will learn how to structure a presentation, how to manage your stress levels, and you will learn many more things about presenting. Then we have the Kickstart Your Career track. Who here is in their final year or applying for an internship? Raise your hands. Okay, so a few people. This track will be definitely something for you. Here you will learn how to ace a job interview and how to kickstart your LinkedIn profile. You will even do a mock job interview with professionals. And lastly, our consultancy track. In this track, you will learn how to initiate a project, how to work with people in a team, and you will learn how to solve a problem. At the end of this track, you will also solve a real-life consultancy case and get some tips and tricks to get into a consultancy firm and own the job interview. Next in line are consulting projects. Are you interested in a consulting project? Then you should definitely do one. Simon will give a little bit more information about how a project just works.
Hi there. Do you see this handsome guy? That's me, Simon. Let me tell you how I got there. I'm sure you're familiar with all those boring class presentations. However, the one from AFC wasn't one of them. Academics for Companies organizes so many interesting things, but the consulting projects are really what got my attention. So I thought, why not give it a shot and apply? During the application, which included sending a cover letter and my resume, it became clear that AFC values motivation more than experience, which was very refreshing. A couple of days later, AFC made my day with their acceptance mail. And so, the journey began. Shortly after, I got to know my team. And although we had different backgrounds, we had so many common interests as well. Oh, and this one here, that's our project coordinator. She worked with us and guided us through the whole project. Then we met up with the company. Basically, the company presented a business problem we needed to solve. This can vary from a market investigation to a strategic plan, or even product development. AFC offers projects for all types of students. No matter what faculty you're from, you can find something to your taste. How cool is that? The course of the project is best described like this: work hard, play hard. During the project, I learned how to work both independently as well as with my team. And if we got lost on the way, the professional partners were there to get us back on track. In the end, everything came together beautifully, and we presented our solution to the company, who implemented it in real life. Oh, and you also get a certificate, so you can boost your CV and prove to your mom you weren't partying all semester.
So now we will look a little bit closer at our projects. Our first project is a go-to-market plan at Sterigenics. Sterigenics is all about sterilization, and you will need to find an alternative sterilization method and bring it to the market. If you're into finance, then our project at KBC Omnia Travel is the one for you. Here you will explore reimbursement models of business travel, and you will improve the revenues of Omnia Travel post-corona times. For the IT people here in the room, there's also an IT project. It will be at IP Building, which is an international company and specialized in smart homes and smart buildings. They want to go to a cloud structure and want to go from a sales model to a licensing model. Next up, we have Data Camp. This is all about HR. They want to explore why there are more men than women in the programming world and how they can recruit more women. Next up, we have Perbright. This is a life science project. Here, you will solve a real-life problem that many of you have probably experienced. When your pet goes to the toilet, it may stink a little, and here you will find a problem for that. For this project, we will specifically look for scientifically people, and we will look for people who are interested in sustainability and creativity. Next up is Lemon Companies for a strategy project. Here you will map out the customer experience, the advisory boards, and you will create a pleasant atmosphere for the employees. Our second strategy project is more marketing focused. This will be at FedEx. Here you will look at the market distribution and take care of the business to consumer sales. And lastly, a new project that is not announced yet at Comsof. Comsof is the world leader in network planning. And here you will take care of the market research, benchmarking, communication, and decision-making globally, also in Belgium and in Toronto in Canada. So these are our 8 consulting projects for the semester. You will also get 2 workshops, one from BCG and one from SIA Partners. All the other projects will also be supported by a few other consultancy firms. Now, if you want to fill up your ESP, you can also do it with a project, because at most faculties you can get ECTS credits for it. If you still have some questions, you can always look on our website and take a look on Facebook, because we have a Facebook group for the student consultancy projects. Now, let me end this presentation of AFC with a few key takeaways. The applications for the projects and the workshops are open right now, and the deadline is this Saturday, the 3rd at midnight. So don't miss the deadline. And what do you need to do right now? You need to registrate, send your CV and your motivation, and we will select you on these criteria. If you still have more questions, tomorrow there will be a Q&A event by AFT, AFC, and AFD, so we can still answer some questions if you have some. To end this, we provide you with opportunities, embrace them. And lastly, register and start your AFC journey today.